Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing tonight? Hello, Matt Destroyer. Nice to see you guys. Hello, King Froglet and Totem. It's so nice to see you guys tonight. I got a lot of fun stuff planned for this stream. I did a little bit better of a job at preparing, but we're actually doing so we have cups here. So we have about four of these cups. I'm trying not to show you guys the cards. And in each of these cups is a couple of cards and a crystal. So I wanted everybody tuning in to be able to choose which number and which picture on each cup resonates for them, because there's already like a reading that I pre-prepared inside. So this is group 1. And I'll be showing them throughout the stream as people are joining. This is group 2. And this is group 3. So the High Priestess, but I'll be reshowing this. And the blonde is here. The blonde is here. I don't know why it looks way more blonde in the video, so I might have to get it touched up, but the blonde is here. And then this is group 4 with the star card. So you gotta love this community. Yeah, no, this is let's see. This is not a demon. This is just one of the tarot cards, and it is the devil. But if you're feeling drawn to group 1, there could be a message in there for you, because in each of the groups there's actually there's a wisdom oracle card in each of these groups, and there's also an angel abundance card, one card pull, and then there's an ancestor card alongside just mushroom magic tarot deck card. And then I also used Chat GPT to generate a quote for each of your guys' groups that will hopefully resonate for you guys. Okay. But yeah, so we have group 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll be showing them throughout the live stream and you guys can get a look. But let's first start with grounding ourselves. Hello, Phoenix. Thank you for tuning in. Is it a mistake to get invested in someone before they like you back? No, you can't really help who you get invested in, right? Feelings are feelings, right? I wish it was that simple. Alrighty, so we are going to light this candle, and we're going to consecrate and set the intention that everybody receives healing here tonight. Again, we have different cups, you guys. We have group 2, group 3, or group 1, group 3. So whichever, I want you guys to start thinking of these tarot cards that are on each group, and start thinking about what number am I being drawn to. I even put a different colored rubber band on each of the groups, so you guys can really have some sort of semblance and some sort of energy about which group message you want to receive. Hello CK, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you being here. So we're just gonna light this candle. Alrighty, and if you guys are at home watching, I encourage you to take a deep breath in. A deep breath like you're smelling a flower. Deep breath in, deep breath, smell that flower. And then when you're ready, blow it out like you're blowing out a birthday candle. Blow out that deep breath just as we get grounded here tonight. Hello. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Okay, and we have just some of this, whatever this is. I believe this is rosemary. Not our usual sage, but we have 2 things of sage in here. So we got this, and then this burns really easily. This is some cedar. But yeah, so feel free to just tune in. I'm going to be starting soon. So if you guys want to drop some numbers of a number or a tarot card that you are feeling drawn to, again, I will re-show all the groups, because this is going to be a hyper-specific collective energy reading, because I pulled before even starting on here tonight. But feel free to drop your questions, and then we'll wait for some more people to get tuned in, and then and then we'll start doing the collective card pull, okay? So feel free to drop some questions. Amanda, if you had to choose, which would you say is the best? Living, laughing, or loving? Very interesting. If I had to choose living, laughing, or loving, I feel like living, right? Like if I had to choose, right, between living, laughing, or loving, I'd be like living. But no, I really like the question though. But yeah, feel free to drop your guys' questions in. Again, I'm gonna be showing the groups like collectively throughout this video, so let's get some more of this stuff burning. I really like the smell of like incense, sage burning. I don't know if you guys are like that. I really personally love the smell. But again, group 3 is the High Priestess card, and you guys have specific cards that I pulled. So if you're feeling drawn to the color purple or the High Priestess card or the number 3, this group could be for you. Group 1, we have the Devil Tarot card with a green rubber band and the number 1. So if you're feeling drawn to any of those things, that collective group could be for you. And then group 2 is the Hermit card and a white rubber band saying the number 2. So if you're being drawn to any of those things, group 2 could be for you. And then group 4, we have Star card, number 4, and a yellow rubber band. So let me know if you guys need me to re-show. Okay. So we got somebody drawn to, I think that would be group 1. We got somebody drawn to group 1. This is going to be a hyper-specific reading for you. If we don't get some people dropping their groups, what they feel drawn to in the comments, I would think of yours, and then I'm going to start pulling. Okay, we have a lot of people messing with group 1. Okay, I really like that. I really like to see that. Alrighty. Okay, number 1. Okay, so we have a lot of people drawn to group 1 or group 3. So, yeah, so let's just set the energy. Feel free to ask some more questions. And then I think at about 10 minutes, we'll start the readings. So again, I'll be showing you guys throughout the night the collective energy. 69, that's a fantastic number. I don't know if you guys can tell, but my handwriting is also pretty bad. So, but yep. And each of you guys are going to be getting an Angel Abundance card alongside Wisdom, Pocket, or Oracle, and then Mushroom deck. Okay, so we have a lot of people drawn to group 1 right now in the collective. So, yeah, I think that let's just get started. Unless there's any last minute questions, feel free to drop your guys' questions throughout this live. I really appreciate you guys being here. I was like really looking forward to it. Your energy is very important for me. Okay, so this is group 1, but there's also groups 2, 3, and 4 for those that don't feel drawn to a group yet. This is group 1. We got the green rubber band. We got the Devil Tarot card. Okay, and then in here we got cards, and we also even have a crystal in each of these. Just when you guys thought I couldn't get any more extra or weird, we also have a crystal going on in any of these. Okay, so let's get started. For those of you who chose group 1, let's get started. What do we have in group 1? Okay, we're gonna start with. Actually, we're going to start with this angel card that's a part of group 1. So this card says release resentments about money. So for those of you that maybe are kind of worried about money right now, this could be an important group for you. But this card says, yes, money, the system of the world can seem upsetting, but hold resentments about finances just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool you can use to better the world. This will help you attract and support golden opportunities. So if you guys chose group 1, you are being encouraged by the guides or the universe, whatever you will, to release your resentments about money. Alrighty, and we are actually going to pull out your quote. This is a Chat GPT generated quote, and this quote says, "Growth begins at the edge of your comfort zone. Oh, sorry. Before I pick, does each group represent? Sorry, I just logged in. I will re-explain it. Yeah, I will re-explain the rest of the group. So group 1 has the Devil Tarot. Group 3 has the High Priestess. Group 4 has a Star card. Also look at the rubber bands, whichever like color, card, number you feel drawn to. And then group 2 has a Hermit card, the white rubber band. So this is a ChatGPT quote assisting with group 2. We already pulled the released resentments about money. So growth begins at the edge of your comfort zone. Embrace the discomfort and you'll discover the strength within. So that is your ChatGPT quote for those of you who chose group 1 already. And then we have all that glitters. So this is the pocket oracle card, and I will be reading from the book. We have all that glitters for group 1. So releasing resentments about money, being on, the edge, changing certain things, allowing yourself to leave your comfort zone is very important here for group 1. But yeah, I will be redoing the groups for those of you who are just joining. But this is group 1. So I won't be like restating the groups, or like reading all the cards in each group, but I will be restating each cup. Okay. So 13. Okay. Oh, no. 16. My bad. Okay. Thank you guys. Okay. So this is group 1's oracle card. All that glitters, essential meaning, a need to see beyond the superficial, the desire to don a mask or dress something up in disguise its true nature, trying to be something you're not, chasing after every sparkly new thing, being materialistic, I believe. This oracle message, it's only human to want to adorn oneself in trinkets and paint a pretty picture of oneself. It's natural to want to acquire the trappings of status or to deny them as a statement of rebellion. But what if it sparkles? Is it better? Whether it's a fast car, a big house, a title or position, the stamp of authority, or sparkling diamonds, these icons let you know that something about a person, place, or thing. Or do they? The truth is that people seek to acquire things because of what they will do for them and how they symbolically will elevate them and make them more attractive. This card signals it's time to see beyond the adornments and probe underneath the surface. Learn to recognize the masks people wear and the motives underlying them. Imagine that all is glitter is gone. Would you still desire the object or person? So this is, again, this quote. This is all for group 1, okay? So this is really about leaving your comfort zone, releasing resentments about money, but not being too materialistic. Maybe group 1, you're kind of having this feeling of the grass is greener on the other side type of mentality. And then we have the Ace of Swords mushroom card. This is like a tarot mushroom card. This is basically kind of about having a mental breakthrough or mental clarity about something. So I will also read from the book on that and see what it says. Ace of Swords. Let's see. Okay. So, yep, swords is the air element, in case you guys did not know that fun fact. Okay. Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords card indicates that you can overcome any obstacle in your way. The parasol mushroom soars above other fungi in terms of stature as well as edibility. Open your mind and release your ideas like spores from this commendable vantage point. So this is about beginnings, decisions, assertiveness. A new journey that will require cleverness and mental aptitude lies before you. The path may be a bit bumpy, but the Ace card encourages you to gather fortitude. So this is about releasing mental blocks, having clarity, kind of seeing a breakthrough. And the final card that is in group 1 is going to be Wise One. Grow within your current situation. So yeah, that's group one. And then also you guys have this crystal, a part of this group if you guys want to see it. I just really like the way crystals kind of look. I think they're fun. These honestly might be fake crystals. I'm not gonna lie. I got them for very cheapy, so they could be fake. But that is your group. But let's actually read one last thing for group one. Let's get a message from the wise one. And then I will show you guys the rest of the groups that we have left. And you guys can put in the live chat which group you feel drawn to, and then that will be the cup that I sort of read next. So let's get started with that. Okay. Alrighty. So we have wise one. Grow within your current situation is coming through. Oh my goodness. There's so many, I really got to start just remembering the meanings of these cards as part of the problem. But I hope you guys are having a good day so far. Let's see. And this isn't really for divination. This is rather just for advice. I'm not going to lie. So anybody that's just kind of interested in hearing like advice or maybe certain guidance, and it's really meant for validation. Like I really wanted these groups to be personal to whatever you guys kind of felt like choosing. Let's see. Okay. So this is about growing within your current situation. Knuckle down, be reliable and committed. Be open to wisdom and insights from your elders. The wise one represents the wisest aspects of the goddess, the crone. In paganism and modern Wicca, the crone is the fiercest, most psychic, and most aware of the goddess because she has been through many life's challenges and overcome many setbacks. On this card, the raven in her hands represents the capacity to overcome the darker times and be reborn again. So she helps you to tap into the wisdom to overcome whatever life throws at you, wisdom being the information stored in your soul rather than the knowledge acquired in this lifetime, and to learn from this experience of your elders. The wisdom of the wise one is based on something that the younger generation is often lacking: commitment and reliability. When this card appears, you are being guided to continue to work on your growth and expansion within your current situation. Be committed to your tasks and projects. It can be very easy to get bored or overwhelmed, but persevere. You are being reminded of how it feels to be let down and experience unreliability, and that is not who you were born to be. So keep working on what you're working on because it's extremely beneficial for you too in the long run. So that is the wise one. Again, thank you for those of you who chose group one. That is your message for today. I think I'll be doing this for future live streams too, if you guys kind of like the collective pick a cup sort of reading. But yeah, so that is what's going on in group one. But now we have group three, okay, which is the High Priestess card, purple rubber band. Then we have group two, which is the Hermit card, white rubber band. Then we have group four, which is the Star card, yellow rubber band. So if you guys want to drop a 2, 3, or 4 in the comments, okay, nice, you chose 3. Okay, we got a group 2. Okay, feel free to drop 2, 3, or 4 in the comments. I appreciate you guys participating. Awesome. 4, okay. 2, 3, or 4 in the comments. Let's see, group 4. Okay, whichever I get the most of is what I'll start with. 2, 3, or 4. Again, this is like, we have the Star card, the High Priestess, and the Hermit. Ooh. 2, 3, or 4. 2, 3, or 4. Feel free to choose whichever you feel drawn to, whichever card. Okay, we're getting a lot of 4s in the comments, so okay, we got some 3s. I see. Okay, let's start with group 4. So this is group 4. This is the Star card energy, yellow rubber band. If you're drawn to this message, this could be for you. So the first guidance is group 4 is to set a gratitude list, or to be, let's just see what it says. Counting blessings and feeling gratitude for what you have already helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixed on worries in your mind. What are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of the universe. That is group 4. And this is the picture that goes with that. Very pretty. Okay. And now your AI generated quote for group 4. Okay. It says, every setback is a setup for a comeback. Keep moving forward, even when the path is unclear. So that's a great message for those of you who chose group 4. And then, you guys got orphaned. We have this orphaned card, okay, for group 4. And this is a number 5, group 4, orphaned card. Let's see. What do we got? Okay, orphaned. So some of you guys could be dealing with a sense of loss, an identity crisis, recognizing that you don't fit in, the need to belong, uncertainty about your place. We all are meant to have connections with other people within our families, society, and the larger culture. No man is an island, and it's important to recognize when being a part of, rather than separate from, is essential to your well-being. The issue at hand is you need to find where you fit. Be true to your core truths and values. Perhaps you no longer identify with a group or a community the way you did before, and you need to find a new situation. You might be feeling a deep sense of loss or confusion. Address the need for belonging and know you will find your place with others of like-minded spirit. It's okay to let go of pressure to fit in. Not everyone will understand you. It's time to move on. So this is the reading for group 4, okay? And I'm sensing a very heavy energy along with that reading. So, and you guys got the 10 of Pentacles. This is a really good omen in the tarot. And I remember when I was pulling this, it flew right out. So this is about stability. This is about grounding. This is about money. This is about financial security, and it's about family. So that's 10 of Pentacles. But let's see what the cards have got to say for us for group 4.
A soulmate connection?
Oh my god. I apologize. Blah, 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 blah.
With key.
Sorry. Ads. I hate them. Can't escape them. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. This small fungus grows in clusters surrounded in a protective familiar energy, which represents family. These rare mushrooms thrive off nutrients of the decaying archaic mushrooms they grow on. So this is Latin for small coin. So upright, this means familial stability, ancestry, legacy. This card represents a metaphorically or fiscally rich family life with strong ancestral respect. A commendable legacy is yours thanks to your diligent work. Celebrate long-term satisfaction with your loved ones. And then in the reversed, this card means breaking with tradition, family feuds, debt. Breaking with family traditions for your own well-being may cause feuding with close-minded relatives. Be careful of poorly made short-term bets that can damage your long-term ambitions. So maybe this is guidance for those of you who are dealing with family members right now that maybe aren't supportive of you or aren't, seeing your path and your journey. Maybe this is time to take space from that and to really focus on you and what your legacy means to you. And we got the Sky Father card coming through with this group 4, okay? And this is about trusting in the unknown. And then the crystal you guys got is this blue, I believe it's supposed to be a topaz. I'm not even sure, but we got this nice crystal. I just really okay, I just dropped it, but I really just like to show people what that looks like. Okay, now let's pull for Sky. Yep, we got Sky Daddy. Yes, we do. So let's pull. Let's see what this means for group 4. And then we got groups 2 and 3 left. And then at the end, I'll answer some questions and we'll be off for tonight. So I just really thank you guys for tuning in. I really do appreciate your energy. Sky Father, what do we got? Okay, found it. So Sky Father, trust that your path is unfolding exactly as it needs to. You have a personal relationship with the Great Father, knowing that he is lovingly leading you forward. The Sky Father features in many religions and mythologies as the Father God. He is a counterpart of Earth Mother in many traditions. So this card represents the universal powers that are masculine essence, the energy that people have called out to and looked up to in times of need and gratitude. Which is funny because you guys also had the gratitude card. So Sky Father personifies your relationship with the masculine energies of the divine and possibly a very powerful male or father figure too. So this is interesting. A lot of this energy is about like family and stuff because this is about like father figure now. So group 4, y'all have strong family energy coming through in this reading. So you are the co-creator of your life, and every thought, feeling, intention, and emotion you have is creating the road ahead. With that being said, you don't need to know every single detail of what is going to unfold before you. When this card appears, you are being guided to take a step back and get out of your own way because there is greater power that is not only around you but within you. And the Sky Father is creating the best experience imaginable for you. Accepting this will allow miraculous energy to come into your life, so see things from a higher perspective, like the eagle on this card. This card can also appear when there's opportunities to improve the father connection in your life. If your father figure is in heaven, know that his spirit is drawing close. If he's on earth, there is an opportunity to heal something, whether past or present. Very interesting. So for those of you who chose group 4, that's like some very heavy family energy coming through, specifically about dad. So, very interesting. But now we are getting to our final groups. So feel free to ask some questions, drop the final 2 numbers that you guys, resonate. I think the final groups are 2 and 3. So, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Just any of your energy is amazing tonight, and I really hope you guys are doing well. Trying to make this live more fun, interactive, by doing these collective readings. Okay, so that is for group 4. That was for group 4. So now moving right along, we have group 3, which is the High Priestess card. And then we also have group 2, which is the Hermit card. So whichever card you're feeling drawn to, also we have a rubber band on the bottom. And the rubber band is supposed to represent a color. So if you're feeling drawn to white or purple, Hermit or High Priestess, feel free to put your numbers in the live stream comment section, whatever it's called. In the live stream section, feel free to put your numbers, which group you're being drawn to, 2 or 3. 3. Okay. Ooh, 3. Okay. Based. Very based. We got a bunch of 3s in here. Okay. Thank you guys for participating. Awesome. Cool. Okay. So 3, you guys got the High Priestess card on the front. So let's start with, okay, so this card's about partnership. That's the first thing that came through. Partnership. Allow healthful, supportive partnerships into your personal life, career. Both parties benefit as a result. You are receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. So this is about the need to find partnership in some regard, and this is a picture. And the next thing, so you guys got Between Worlds. This is the mini oracle associated with group 3, the High Priestess. You guys also got Between Worlds. Okay. Let's figure out what that means. So this is transitions. Not being quite out of one situation and fully engaged in another, temporary blindness, no man's land. So the oracle message associated with this card, Between the Worlds, is where you must let go of the tendency to make assumptions. This is a time when you are unable to see what is ahead. Cultivate curiosity and trust the process of change and growth. You are done learning the lessons of recent experiences. In this place between what was and what will be is a state of making and unmaking and making again. What is essential now is to admit not knowing. There is a great freedom and power to be unleashed, a mystery that is not yours. To understand weaves the web of life within a divine matrix of consciousness greater than your own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, desires, and decisions. The seeds that were planted in the past begin to root. What surfaces will probably not be what you expect. When you are between worlds, you are invited to see with the curious eyes of a child glimpsing a rainbow for the first time. Do so and you will not be disappointed. So, yep, this is for group 3. Yes, we were still in group 3, so we have partnership and we have like this between worlds type of limbo kind of energy, and this need to maybe admit that you don't know what's next or what to do, this power and this freedom that wait, but I concluded the reason that I got back in something what I think okay, sorry. So this is group, sorry, I don't know. I kind of lost track of the live stream section, so I'm not ignoring you guys, but just very focused on group 3's reading, okay? So, okay, you guys have the Page of Cups and the Seven of Wands coming through in group 3, and I actually had to like re-pull on these. So the Page of Cups is kind of like a new opportunity, a creative opportunity presenting itself. Seven of Wands usually is about like the need to defend yourself, the need to set boundaries in some cases, but we have our guidebook here. So let's see what we get for the Page of Cups. Okay, Page of Cups. So this is youthful energy, inner strength, curiosity. Develop skills with boundless childlike energy and explore your ambitions. Allow creativity and curiosity to drive you. What an exciting time this is. Let inspiration flow through you. And then in the reverse, this is about missed chances, emotional immaturity, and overindulgence. Don't hold back from acting on a good idea because you're afraid. Instead of letting these fears bully you, break through them with a streamlined plan to prevail. So this is really interesting. And now we have Seven of Wands card coming through. Let's see what that could possibly mean. Again, this is for group 3. Oh, thank you so much. Thanks for tuning in. We're currently doing collective reads. We're on group 2. We have one more group left we're on group 3, but we have one more group left after this. And then I will answer your guys' like questions. Okay, so Seven of Wands. This card showcases your strength. You've completed your goal with flair. Constant criticism can make you feel tiny and hollow, but like the eternal light mushroom, you should glow with pride. You've come so far. So this is about self-confidence, advocacy, endurance. Defend your position. Keep glowing brightly and speak up for those who may need advocacy. Guide others with your illuminating self-confidence and know that those who love you also support that with radiance. Reversed, this is about criticism, doubt, prioritize. Criticism about your success shouldn't even cause you to doubt your goals. You can't please everyone. Banish any shadows that have crept into your plan and assign spotlights to effective priorities. This can help mitigate any impending exhaustion. I really like that one. I really, really like that one. Yep, right by the book. Right by the book. And so we also have She-Wolf. Unleash the wild within. Oh, but before we get to that, again, group 3. Thank you. Thank you so much. Group 3, your AI-generated quote is, your potential is limitless when you stop waiting for the perfect moment and start making the most of the present. I mean, that's really all awakening, acceptance, kind of, in quotes, okay? Like, obviously there's more to weaving and really creating a life, but it starts with accepting this moment, the here and now, being present just in this moment. If you can just make this minute, because that's all you have control over, right? Like, time is a weird thing. So if you can really, make this present moment, if you can just accept it, be fully in it, look at it, notice different colors, different sounds, different smells, different feelings, different sensations that you're feeling in this moment, that's kind of like the bridge or the start to, any sort of healing, is really by, how do I fix this moment right now? Like, how do I make this moment just okay as it is? The power of now. Yes, Blue Note. Yes, abso-freaking-fruitly. Absolutely. The power of now. I really like that. Okay, so the last thing for group 3, and then this is the crystal group 3 got too. I don't really know what this is. It's like, it's an interesting one. But now we have unleash the she-wolf within. Wonder what that could mean for group 3. Sorry if I apologize if I've been getting the words confused or the numbers confused for these groups. Alrighty, let's see. Sorry, I'm literally just trying to find she-wolf, she-wolf. Okay, we found it. We found it. Let your wild side up and out. Unleash your talents and your desires. The she-wolf is a powerful shamanic soul who is half wolf and half woman. She is the alpha female who is not afraid to stand out from the crowd, or in this case, pack. She is wild, unfiltered, unfettered, and she encourages you to not be trapped by the limiting factors of the weaker members of the pact, or those who are trying to hunt you down because you have gifts that they don't like or don't understand. She represents the energy of the wilderness and the unknown, and encourages you to be free and unchained and go beyond boundaries. Release the animal energy within and track down what you need to do to express your true self. That's awesome. Oh, thank you. So the extended message, you are being rewilded at this time, guided to reconnect with your rebellious heart and the part of you that likes to break boundaries and go beyond them completely. So this is about relating to a rebellious part of yourself that you might have left behind. If you've been holding back on your hopes or dreams, you're being encouraged to chase after them now. Let the wolf energy within help you track down what direction you want to go in. And don't let any traps or hunters get in the way of your freedom of growth. The life you want is here now. So I really like that. I really like that one. This is interesting. I don't know if I'll be doing this every live. Okay, it's just kind of what I'm realizing. Maybe as we get more into this, but I'm just kind of getting used to like the tarot cards. Okay, but I really like that I was able to kind of, yes, I really like that I was able to kind of like, there we go. I really like that I was kind of able to, put these cards together for you guys before the live even started. Like, I was really setting the intention. What does group 1 need to know? What does group 2 need to know? Group 3, group 4. And now we're left with group 2. I'm surprised nobody chose this because I really thought that the Hermit card, everybody was just going to be like, that's me. I'm in Hermit mode. Like, that card relates to me the most. I kind of really thought that you guys were going to be jumping at this, but let me know. Does anybody else feel drawn to group 2? You chose 2? Okay. Based. Very good. Very good. Base. Anybody? Group 2? Okay. Let's start. Ooh, group 2. It is safe for you to receive. The more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good coming to you and through you as as it blesses the world. It is safe for you to receive. Like, really feel that energy right now. Like, just the energy of reception, the energy of receptivity. Even if you're like, Amanda, like, I haven't received anything good in my whole life. I have not received anything good at all. Just pretend. Feel that receptive energy within you. CK, I'm so glad you're drawn to 4. I already pulled for group 4. It was like the Sky Daddy card. You can watch. Okay, also, anybody who missed any of the groups, this live stream will be available. You can watch the live stream. You can refer back to it if you missed like the group you were called to most. And I will be reading that, and I would really appreciate if you guys like tuned in, referred back to it. I really am setting the intention to help you guys with this live. So I really, really just appreciate you guys for being here. But anyways, group 2, it is safe for you to receive. Okay. Let's get your chat GPT generated quote for group 2. Success isn't defined by what you achieve, but by the resilience you build along the way. So that's the message for group 2. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. And then, you guys have the observer card. I love this oracle card. Look at I believe that's a cat looking at the wind or looking at the moon. Do you guys know in like spiritual traditions or whatever, the sky or the moon is seen as feminine and then the sun is seen as masculine? Do you guys agree with that? I don't really know. I don't know if I agree with that necessarily. Maybe I do. I don't know. Just comment down below if you guys like agree with that sentiment or whatever. But anyways, observer card, again, going with group 2. Let's see. We have a cat sort of looking up at the moon. Let's see. Also, number 49 is a part of this card. Okay, so you guys got observer. So perspective, objectivity, neutral observation from a distance. Interesting group 2. So oracle message. Most people see the world through a personal lens. They closely identify with their feelings and experiences, so much so that they come to believe that these are the only reality. There are times when you need distance in order to gain perspective and understand your circumstances from a more neutral vantage point. Yes, I think that's really important, is being able to look at your parts in your situation from a neutral perspective, even if you just force yourself to do it for just a minute, objectively looking at what's going on. Now is one of those times in your life. This is a perfect moment for you to begin to do some exploring. And confirmation burp. I just burped. Confirmation burp. Instead of only considering yourself, consider what you need to understand about the conditions, people, culture, and environment you're engaged with now. You'll be so happy you did. Illumination is the miracle you seek and will indeed find. So this is observer energy for group 2. Okay. And you guys, okay, I'm not going to pull that card yet, but you guys got these 2 tarot cards. So you guys got the star, which is brilliant. This star, this is about hope. This is just straight up, this is, if you want to call this a cope card, you can call it a cope card. This is all about hope. And then you got the King of Swords. This is about being very intentional with your voice, being very honest. This is a very intelligent, intellectual energy. So I really like that you guys are getting that with the observer card here, because it's just really satisfying to know, like, I'm going to be looking at things objectively. Yes, cope. Yep. Confirmation burp. I know. I love that. Yep. Confirmation burp, confirmation fart, confirmation sneeze, whatever you got going on. Okay. It's all confirmation, all good things. Okay. So I'm going to pull the King of Swords. Alrighty. Thank you guys all for being here. I really appreciate it. So King of Swords. So a kingly decomposer, the deconstructive. Okay, a lot of these words from this deck in particular are all mushroom words that I don't know how to pronounce. So judgment, decision maker, confidence. This card represents an unquestionable ability to get things done by confronting the problem head on. Imposter syndrome has no way over this king. Your qualifications are here. Proceed with confidence and resolve. Reversed, misuse of power, destructive, internal mastery. Misuse of leadership power leads to destructive tendencies. So check in with yourself and avoid any tyrannical tendencies. You may not lead a project directly, but you could still play an invaluable role in its completion. So maybe this is about letting go of some of that control, allowing, for completion to really take place, looking at things objectively instead of having your emotions tied up. And then we also got the star card, okay? Star card. Let's see. Okay, star card. So this is about creativity, self-confidence, clarity, liberation, recovery. In its reversed position, this means repression, miscommunication, lack of empathy, worries. So upright, creativity, self-confidence. You are a brilliant being. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. There is an ad. I'm so sorry. I hate ads. I'm like allergic. If I was allergic to anything, it's ads. I hate ads so much. Like, they make me so mad. Okay. You are a brilliant being. You are enjoying spiritual renewal, recovery. You are now free to make something just as beautiful as you are. Feel the harmony and altruistic support from the universe has highlighted for you in this card. I know, it does look like an egg. It does. It looks like an egg. This mushroom is technically called golden reishi. That's the name of this mushroom, golden reishi. I know, right? I know. This is my friend. So reversed. Repression, miscommunication, lack of empathy, worries. A reverse star card suggests you may be bound too tightly or closing yourself off from external activity. Reflect on if you are truly following the right path and be prepared for things to go a little sideways. So thank you guys. Thank you. Thanks so much. I really don't wear that much makeup. You guys would be surprised to know. Not now I sound like one of those girls, so I'm not even gonna try. Let me walk all the way back. Let me pretend I did not just gas myself up like that. Like, let me walk all the way back. Okay. So here's another card, okay, a part of group 2, the Hermit. And it's the High Priest card, which is very interesting. High Priest, the masculine of the High Priestess, right? And it says intend and create. And then you also have, what is this? I believe it's a, I think that this is a tiger stone, and this is actually good for like wealth. So that was a part of your group, okay? But yeah, so this is the last card I think I'm going to be reading for tonight, and then I'm going to be answering y'all's questions. So please get ready for me to answer some of y'all's questions, because this is about to be the last card. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I still am a little bit ratchet when it comes to these live streams. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a little bit scrambly. I can hardly read. I have dyslexia. Okay, that's something you should know about me. But anyways, so I really just appreciate your guys' energy tonight. I hope to really get more in the groove for like a future live stream, if that makes sense. Anyways. Oh my god. So funny. I'm doing good, Sean. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm doing good. It's really good to be here with all of your guys' energies, honestly. Like, everybody in this live, you're the reason why. Are you dressed? I'm not answering that question. Thank you, CK. It means the world. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much, Easy Flash. Thank you. I really appreciate you guys. Honestly. Okay. High Priestess. Or High Priest, I apologize. Okay. Last card of the night, High Priest. Recognize that you have the power to change your life. Face your fear and align with the light. In many traditions, the high priest is the physical embodiment of the divine masculine. He acts as the bridge between worlds and is able not only to he acts as the bridge and not only to divine the future, but to help create it too. He may be a leader in spiritual tradition or pagan traditions, be second to high priestess, but he is always spiritually connected and disciplined with great respect for his creator and particular practice. In this reading, this card can represent a spiritual figure, a leader, or teacher in your life, or an aspect of your path that has led you to where you are today. You are a bridge between heaven and earth. Ooh, that's an interesting way to think about it. And it's important for you to know that you are more powerful and connected than you may think. Everything you are giving attention and energy to at this time is creating your way forward. There have been some setbacks, but accept these experiences that have led you to a deeper understanding of yourself and spirit. Know that you are being guided by the ancestors to direct your thoughts and energies towards what you want to grow, heal, and expand. And then watch it happen right before your eyes. So, you guys, thank you so much for hearing all the cards. Please drop your questions. I'm going to be live for like about 10 more minutes. So if you guys have any questions that you want to drop, I would be so down. So just drop your questions below. And I will look at some of the past comments too, because I might have missed some. Questions about dating, stuff like that. That's all really important. No, you should not. Okay. Let's see if there's any questions. Thank you. If there's no more questions, I will. What do you think the solution to the modern male-female dynamics?
This tool allows you to record any.
No, not another ad. Not another ad. This is a good question. I like this question a lot, Nick. Thank you. I think the solution is unfortunately kind of internal work. You know what I mean? I mean, what else are you going to do to bridge that gap except work on yourself and start bridging that gap, the gap between modern man and modern woman? Start bridging that gap in your mind, doing the internal work. To become conscious, I know a lot of people hate this word, but if you look up the definition of what it means to be conscious, let's see, conscious, define. It means aware of and responding to one's surroundings, awake. So I think really bringing awareness to what makes our experiences similar as opposed to different, and bringing awareness to your pain is bringing awareness to the universe's pain. Is it a mistake to get emotionally invested in someone before you know they like you back? I think I was talking about this before. I really feel like you don't have a choice in like kind of who you get emotionally invested into. I mean, maybe you do. Maybe I'm just kind of looking at it wrong, but the way that I view it is, emotions are emotions, and sometimes we can't help ourselves. Sometimes we like someone, and there's no shame in that. There's going to be rejection, and there's going to be pain, and there's going to be all these things, but it's the avoidance of these experiences where we truly get lost. It's not necessarily experiencing the pain and the rejection itself. It's the avoidance of that. It's avoiding all these experiences like they're the plague is where we get lost. Heard, but women are hypergamous regardless of that. I personally don't believe in in that sentiment. Oh, but I will still read your comment. Sorry. Guys can become better, but that just means they will get more women, and women will choose men on their level. Again, reality is a lot more complex, and if you're filtering, so let's I don't know how to explain it. I'm literally gonna parrot what I believe I heard from Teal Swan or something, but she said, sorry if you guys hate her, okay, but she said that imagine if there was a world where being a bit blonde, I'm not that blonde, but you guys get the idea. But imagine there's a world where being blonde is frowned upon. It's totally bad. Everybody hates blondes. Blondes are burned at the stake, type of thing. Imagine that's a real world in a real society. Now, when you're in that society, you're going to be filtering your worldviews and your experiences through blonde means bad. Blonde means something maybe there's a religious teaching, or blonde just means something bad, right? And then now you're going to be operating through that lens, versus if you come to, wherever, name any country, right? And blonde isn't that bad. It's just neutral, if anything. It's just mundane. It's just neutral. It's simple. And so you're going to have a very completely different viewpoint on blondes if you go to a different country that doesn't have that perspective. So it's important to keep in mind what's filtering your worldview. But granted, there could be a part of you that really resonates with understanding this hypergamous theory, because it means that it just brings you reassurance. It brings you reassurance in a time of brutal pain and in a time of brutal loneliness. I just want to make sense of things. So that part of you that's clinging on to this ideology of hypergamy, that's not to be dismissed either. Do you know how TikTok monetization works? I'm still not sure why women on their app are awful. Let's not get started about TikTok PUAs, but they're a special brand of dumb. I hate so much dating advice out there. I hate so much. I hate it. I hate the dating advice that's given for men. I also hate the dating advice that's given for women. Sometimes I'll scroll my TikTok page, I'll be you don't need if a guy ghosts you, right? If a guy stonewalls you, ghosts you, don't care. Why would you even care about that? You're so much above that. Why would you even care? It's why would I not have emotions? What do you mean, why wouldn't I care? It doesn't fully resonate with me. And I think that there's so much artificial, click, click, click. Just don't care. Just be strong. Just be stoic. And it gets fed to women and men. It's it's okay to have emotions, There's something about that one app that makes, I mean, it's kind of like that in so many places though. There are just so much bad dating advice out there. How can you tell someone is using innuendos or flirting if you don't get their nonverbal signs? I would just ask them, to be honest. Just cut to the chase, What's your favorite fast food burger? I'm not gonna lie, I don't really eat fast food burgers. I hate to be that person. But that is just something that I don't have. I love fast food, fries, chicken, and I'll eat burgers, but not I'm not a fast food or really a burger person. What do you think is better advice for dating? I think it's a journey. I think that we really live in an age where we want instant gratification. So we want an instant answer, but this is a whole journey about your life and how you relate to other people and how you relate to other souls and how, the dynamics of what you grew up in and how that plays out in different stages and phases of your life. It's a whole deal, holy fields. It's a whole thing. It's so much Taco Bell sauce to get lost in. It's it's not a direct, 2 + 2 = 4 type of thing. And I think a lot of people want to cling on to that. But again, that's a part of themselves trying to make sense of reality. Not eating I will have fast food fries. You know what I mean? I will have fast food fries. Honestly, I wish I didn't have any of the fast food, but fast food fries is good. I recently gave up drinking like diet sodas, but damn, like what I would do for Diet Coke. What caused you to begin men's advocacy? It was a lot of my own struggles, my own pain, to be quite honest. I dealt with like body dysmorphia, and it left me isolated for like a total of 8 years. I'm not even kidding. To where like in order to be around people, I'd have to like use substances. Like I was just not okay for a really long time. So I would say that that's kind of what made me want to come to this forefront, because I saw a lot of the advice and I'm like, people's lives are at stake. Men will end their lives if we keep giving them this garbage advice about women. I'm not kidding. And I'm sorry I had to go that far, that deep, but like, we cannot be giving people this myopic black and white worldview. People will literally end it. Their lives at stake. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to read all the comments. I'm sorry. I don't know which one to choose yet. Good work giving up vaping. Thank you. That was hard as hell. I started vaping when I was 15 years old. I had like nicotine in my lungs for a straight 5 years. Yeah, and honestly, I'm not trying to make it sound like, I think that there's so many people that have been through worse than me, but at the same, like, especially in the field that I do, I help kids, I help families, I help adults, parents outside of this work. Like helping coach men isn't my only, source of income. I really think that the art of helping others has also gotten lost in the value. Like there's so much gratification. We're chasing after money, looks, girls, cars. It's like we kind of lost what makes us humans. So it's a privilege to be in this work of helping people, to be quite honest. Never smoked in your life? Good for you, man. Good for you. And I genuinely mean that. Sorry if that sounded sarcastic, because I genuinely mean good for you. Because it's smoking. Once you start, it's an addiction. I'm not gonna lie, it's so addicting. It's one of the most addicting things. So my heart goes out to anybody that's trying to quit smoking. And that's not to say that you can't consume things in moderation too. I'm not trying to say I hate smoking. Just because I quit vaping doesn't mean you have to quit vaping too. We're all on separate journeys. That's the thing. That 5 years of vaping got me through a time in quotes, but it was such a horrible time. There was a reason why I started vaping at 15 years old in the first place. Definitely. So I had some family stuff going down. Is it bad if I was bullied by other kids when I was young? I worked at a middle school too, and honestly, I would say that stuff will stay with you. It's really important to address that your inner child that needs healing, that's wounded from that. Because that, a lot of times kids that are bullies are the kids that, have a mom at home that's sick with cancer and a dad that's an alcoholic. That's not an excuse for these bullies, but then they'll go to school and then they'll beat up the dorky kid or whatever. They'll beat up the dorky kid. So then the dorky kid comes home, he has blood coming out of his mouth. Watch the movie Broken. I believe it's called, it's out in theaters right now. Broken Boy. Wait, no, what's it called? Broken Boy. It's a movie about a boy who has autism. And The Unbreakable Boy. Watch The Unbreakable Boy. Okay, that message is meant for everybody in this live. Okay, watch The Unbreakable Boy. Yeah, for real. It can be, for real. Do you think we lack a sense of higher purposes in modern society? And would you say these is one of the main causes of these issues? I think that technology has advanced, right? Technology advances. When technology advances, people get disconnected. When people get disconnected, they lose certain parts of their humanity. We're not evil people just because we're disconnected, but we're also suffering through a time of extreme disconnection. And one of the primal urges as desires as well as needs in order to survive is to be with other people. But now that we got like our survival needs met, we're disconnected to like an unforeseen degree, right? So I think that if you're alive during this time, ask yourself, why am I alive during this? Because this time is weird, okay? If you look 3,000 years into the future, how weird is that going to look? But this is a weird transition time. You know, maybe 3,000 years into the future, technology and disconnection will be gone because certain generations will affix that problem. You know, maybe 3,000 years into the future, nobody has to work. And then so everything's just solely focused on socializing and the community because AI and robots are like doing the work for us. I don't know. That's just like a crazy theory, but I'm just saying, like, why were you born at this time? Yeah, we're not evil, but we literally have entire industries that depend on people making bad financial decisions. Yes. This is also true. We have so many healthcare industries, so many industries that benefit. Do you know how expensive it is to die? Like nowadays, I heard this on a podcast, but it's like when somebody dies, that you become a GoFundMe link. Why do you become a GoFundMe link when somebody dies? You know what I mean? And it's because we're all too broke to bury our loved ones. So if you don't want to lose your house to burying a loved one, they become a GoFundMe link. I'm not trying to be too dramatic, but I heard that on a podcast today, and I was like thinking about that. I'm like, why is that so true? Okay. So again, I just want to say, you guys, if you have not, like I did specific card pull readings. We had group 4, we had group 3. Okay, we had group 2, which I just finished, and then we had group 1. If you missed any of the groups and you want to hear your reading, feel free to go back and rewatch the replay of this live stream. It's going to be up on my channel if you need to rehear that reading. Yeah, I'm so sorry for your loss. But yeah, I'm so sorry. And it shouldn't be like that. Alrighty. Okay, you guys. Thank you all for tuning in. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to wrap up tonight. I really appreciate you guys. Feel free to tune into the live stream and watch the movie Unbreakable Boy. All of you, about the boy who has autism, just watch that movie, okay? Yes, Blue Note. Yes, I would be interested in doing something like that. Goodbye, everybody. Bye.